So I got to watch the film Raging Midlife. This is directed and stars Rob Taylor, Nick Costa, Eddie Griffin, and Paula Abdul. And Paula Abdul starring in this movie was one of the main reasons why I wanted to check out this film. Raging Midlife has to be one of the silliest and most absurd comedies I've seen for 2025. Now, if you don't know what the film is about, this follows two fans who are on a journey trying to recover a piece of 80s wrestling memorabilia. But a grieving daughter outbids the two, who is trying to satisfy her father's dying wish. Raging Midlife is an outlandish comedy that is quite messy. While this is a story about friendship, the movie is very fast paced and never gives the audience the chance to breathe. And all the comedy bits that we see in this film, they kind of fit more for an SNL skit. And I could see the director of the film working on a set like SNL. Now, I didn't have any particular problem with the acting. I do think no one in particular stands out. Most of the problems I had with Raging Midlife involved the storytelling, the filmmaking, and the direction. Comedy is subjective, and most of the jokes that you see in the film are very juvenile. And I didn't laugh a ton. But when I was laughing, it was more because of the cringiness of how the scene maybe played out, or of like, what in the world did I just see? With all the shenanigans our characters get into, I found them to be insanely immature, and I couldn't root for any of them. The film does pack in a lot of comedy, romance, and some action. The action here does not fit. And let me tell you, this film has one of the craziest car chase sequences. It's not great, it's more laughable because of how it plays out. Now, I'm not trying to be as harsh with my review because this is an independent film. I understand the challenges of making a film, but this could have been better. Now, I will give credit where credit is due. I do like the poster for Raging Midlife. It gives a lot of energy since the movie is packed with a lot of it, and it gives comic book vibes. I do think the film isn't a strong watch. I can clearly see that the filmmaking team had a blast making the film, and that makes me happy to see. I love when filmmakers give it all to tell a story. Oh, and one last thing, I didn't get to mention Paula Abdul. She doesn't really do much. She doesn't sing. She's fine. She doesn't do anything special. But for Raging Midlife, I'm going to give the film this grade right here. Let me know if you're going to check out the film or if you heard about this film.